Hello again and welcome. It's good to be here for this talk today and thank you for joining me. I'm always amazed how being in touch with our past is something which can excite our imagination. Last week, as some of you might remember, I mentioned the discovery of an old slide projector in Synod Office which had been used by Canon Pepperdine. Some people shared memories with me about their recollections of magic lantern events which happened during their childhood. And there was an increase in the number of people who looked at that talk online. Today is a day in history which puts the American people in touch with their past. The inauguration of President Biden as the 46th President of the United States takes the country back to the words and thoughts of their founding fathers as they contemplate their future. At midnight last night, our province rolled back into the red phase of our response to the spread of COVID-19, and I'm sure that's disappointing for many of us. One of the things that the virus has shown is the nature of our interconnectedness. Last week I was invited to a meeting with other faith leaders to see some of the provincial government's data around viral transmission. It was remarkable to see how quickly things multiply once one person is infected. As the pandemic has continued over the last year and become more and more central to all our lives, I have asked what God might be trying to teach me. The obvious things which I've mentioned before are faith, hope, and patience. But is there something more? The reaction to last week's talk triggered a thought. What can the past teach us about the future? For me, I know that in the old days, the 1970s, there was a greater sense of togetherness. Not that we knew all our neighbours, though in my case I did. It was bigger than that. We lived shared experiences. Let me give you a simple example. In the UK, as here in Canada, there were two major TV channels. If there was a great event, most of us watched it. At school, we would talk about the shows we'd seen the night before, and there were only two possibilities. Today, that would not happen in general society. There might be interest groups which meet and talk, perhaps about Fortnite or Call of Duty, but there's little that is an overarchingly shared experience. COVID-19, for better or worse, has given us that sense of being in this together, locally, nationally, and internationally. I want to suggest that something that we can learn from this difficult time is the importance of knowing each other and sharing experience. I'm not suggesting that God sent COVID-19 for this reason. I'm saying that as many of us like to look back to the past where we see a less fragmented society, we may want to reflect on what it means to be together, because I believe unity is God's purpose for creation. Once again, it's been good to be with you today, and I hope that you will not find this present phase of our COVID journey too onerous. So God bless and stay safe.